Join me as I dive into the fascinating world of atoms and challenge myself to find their connection to our everyday lives. Atoms are the building blocks of our universe, and yet they're something we often take for granted. We're talking about the tiny particles that make up everything around us, from the air we breathe to the devices we use to watch videos like this one. But have you ever stopped to think about just how fundamental atoms are to our daily lives? I think a lot of people have this misconception that atoms are just too small to matter, that they're only relevant in a lab or a textbook. But nothing could be further from the truth. Atoms are the foundation of everything we do, and their impact is felt in ways both big and small. For example, the food we eat is made up of atoms, and the way those atoms are structured and bonded together determines the nutritional value and even the taste of what we're eating. And it's not just food. The devices we use are built from atoms too. The phone in your hand, the computer on your desk, even the screen you're watching this video on, all of them rely on the unique properties of atoms to function. I mean, can you imagine a world without smartphones or laptops? It's hard to even think about, right? But without atoms, we wouldn't have any of these technologies. But even aside from the obvious examples, atoms play a role in our daily lives in ways that are almost impossible to imagine. For instance, did you know that the colors we see in the world around us are a result of atomic interactions? The way light behaves when it hits an atom determines what color we perceive, which is just wild when you think about it. They also play a crucial role in our own biology, including our emotions and thoughts. I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me here. For example, when we experience emotions like happiness or sadness, it's because of changes in the atomic structure of our brains. Neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine are made up of atoms. And when they interact with other atoms in our brain, it affects how we feel. It's like our emotions are directly tied to the atomic interactions happening inside our heads. Research has shown that our thoughts and emotions can actually influence the behavior of atoms in our bodies. It's like our consciousness is somehow connected to the atomic level, and that's a pretty profound idea to wrap your head around. So let's take a step back and appreciate just how amazing atoms are. They're the foundation of our universe, and yet they're still full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. They're the reason we can experience the world around us, and they're even tied to our own emotions and thoughts. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of atoms. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How do you think atoms impact your daily life? And if you're curious about more wonders of science, be sure to check out my next video.